Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Just want to address the 3-unit play put out. So if you guys watched the video earlier, 3-unit play, Army-Navy game, we went under, okay? So we had 2 units, under 41.5, and 1 unit under 42. Now, if you guys are on Sports Insight, you can see my last bet at 5 dimes. I can even post it on Instagram if you want, and it registered as Steam. But I bet it multiple times on 5 dimes, if you guys are aware, as well as some other sites. I bet it wherever it was open, wherever I could find the line. The max you can do on early games is $500. So I had to bet it numerous times. And to my surprise, the line had not moved, so I was able to do it. Getting it at 41.5 and then buying it up, I had to pay minus 115 to get it at 42. Now, okay. I talk about line movements, okay? Early on, guys, what do I say sometimes when you get a bunch of money coming in on one side? What does Vegas do? They overreact, okay? They overreact and they drop that line down. Now, we just saw that line do a crazy roller coaster ride. Drop down as low as 38 and a half, back to all the way back up to 40, and then I saw 40 and a half. It's probably gonna do this little ballet. The important thing, guys, is in sports betting, we want to make sure that we're getting maximum value. So don't feel like you have to rush into this, okay? This early money most likely is not public money, okay? I mean, I released this early because I saw value on the line. The other thing here, so I'm going to say this, guys, look, we have an entire week to get this down, okay? The public probably has not really even started dabbling in this. Not to mention the fact that, that line coming down and being at, now at 40, but being at like sub 40, we saw what happened there, okay? There were buyers in the market, obviously, when it got to 38, 39, and that line bounced right back up. Vegas will always overreact when a ton of money comes in early on a team. They panic, they think they got the line wrong. Now, I want to address something else, okay? Read a couple comments on there. One guy commented and said, this line has not been above 39 and a half or something since 9 p.m. last night. Basically called me a liar, saying the line is not there. So I will say this, and look, that's fair, guys. If you believe that, I'm just throwing out fake lines, that's fine. So I will say this, open challenge. If anyone wants, you name the dollar amount up to $1 million. And we will put it in escrow. Okay. You choose the lawyer, we'll put it in escrow. And, if I did not get those lines at the exact price I said, you can take my $1 million, okay? Any amount up to $1 million. Again, guys, look, here's the bottom line. I don't fucking I put my name up, guys, and my name is gold, okay? And to be accused of that shit pisses me off. So I'm not gonna stand for it. Whoever posted it, Shlomo or whatever his name was, you're being deleted. And you're not gonna be able to comment on the site anymore because I'm not gonna stand for it, guys. I come up here and I have a lot of integrity. Whenever I recommend something, it's always, thoroughly researched. You guys have been asking for a long time. Give me some sites I can bet on the US. I'm working on that. But you know what? Again, when I put my name behind something, I better make sure it's perfect. So you know what? People comparing me, like the guy comparing me to Vegas Dave, other guys say, so I will bet you personally, the guy that posted that, $1 million, any amount. You want to bet $500? Fine, bet me 500. I will show you the lines. I've already emailed some people the lines, so you guys have seen the lines that I bet. Okay, Steam knocked those lines down, guys, and that's the bottom line. Okay, so anyways, I wanted to address it because I get tired of listening to idiots like this. B, we have to know how we're gonna address this and how we're gonna handle it. So here's the situation, okay? We're never gonna panic. We're never going to look at a situation as well. Now let's say this line keeps going down and it never comes back. If it never comes back and maybe we only are able to get a unit on it or something, we feel like we've really missed out. But at the end of the day, guys, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's a brand new day with new lines and new opportunities. So this is the whole big thing about, it's so important, guys, when amateurs bet games and professionals bet numbers, okay? And that's a cliche in professional sports betting. I'm sure you guys heard it before. But you have to bet numbers, okay? You cannot bet teams or emotion or whatever, because that's how you really get into trouble. And if we look, I'll use a prime example. They talked about, if any of you guys watch Wager Talk, they talked about this a little bit, touched on it. I didn't agree with all their commentary, but I agreed on this part, that they said, look, had you bet the Seahawks a few weeks ago, okay, we bet against the Seahawks, but had you bet the Seahawks a few weeks ago when that line opened 4.5, 5, you won, okay, you won your money. But if right at game time you bet them at -6.5, just because you had to have a bet in and you like the Seahawks at 5 and you say, okay, I'll take them at 6.5, you lost, okay? And the reality is the value was not there. We went the other side because the value was probably there early on. I mean, it proved it was. But later on, it was not there. And we went the opposite way. We cashed. The people that bet Seahawks late, that big public team, they bet them late. They lost. So guess what? Sharps won on both sides. The Sharps that got the early line there. The Sharps that got the late line here. And the public in between got crushed, okay? And that's why, guys, it's important that not only are we, we're conscious, we want to get the best line, but, we can't rush into things. And that's why when I see a line that was, 41.5 and 42 was available, and now it's come down like 38, that's where we have to be patient, okay? And again, I don't think it's going to stay there. We've already seen it like bounce back, where it bounced back to like, I think I haven't checked it in the last little while, but 40 and 40.5. Where again, you can get into the market there. You can get your unit down on it and see what happens, wait and see, possibly even 2 units. I wouldn't mind 2 units, even at 40.5. That's not the end of the world. But again, guys, if do not panic and do not see like a line of 38 and get all 3 units down. And look, and if it goes to 38, if it goes to 38.5 or even 37.5, if it goes there and it stays there, you're probably going to have to lay off, but don't worry, because tomorrow's a new day. Okay. And that seems to be another amateur mistake, is this FOMO, okay? The fear of missing out, this fear of not being able to get money down on a game that they think might be a winner. And the worst thing is they're not able to get money down that line, and then that game wins, and they think, oh my God, we had that situation on Saturday, right? I had this situation on Saturday. I said, look, some of the value in the game got away from us. It was going to be a 2-unit play. I cannot recommend it being a 2-unit play. So then it's a 1-unit play. Okay, it's a 1-unit play. And that game was like an easy under. It was way, way, way under. And, I think like old me, like amateur me would have been like, oh my God, I should have bet 2 units. But no, as a professional, I think I bet the right amount. I bet the right amount on that game based on the value that was available. Okay, so look, I'm not going to take up any more time of the video. If you guys ever doubt a line that I'm giving out, message me and I'll send you a shot of my line that I got. Okay, so I've always been about transparency, and I don't know why these like germs or bugs or whatever are just popping up on the chat all of a sudden, but they're going to be gone because I don't want to read that shit. And we're about positivity, right? Okay, guys. So thank you very much. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day.